Imagine walking into your favorite corner store on a blazing summer afternoon. The air conditioner is humming, the smell of snacks fills the air. And right there in the fridge, standing tall and proud as that iconic 23-ounce Arizona iced tea can, its vibrant artwork calling your name. You grab it, crack it open, and take that first ice-cold sip. Instantly, you're reminded why this drink has been a U.S. favorite for over 3 decades. It's smooth, refreshing, never too sweet, and still somehow just 99 cents, a price that has become almost mythical in today's world. But have you ever wondered how Arizona manages to brew billions of cans every year, keep the quality consistent, and still stick to that unbeatable price? The story behind this beloved drink is a fascinating mix of tradition, smart sourcing, precision brewing, and lightning-fast production. Arizona iced tea began in 1992 as a simple but daring idea: big cans, bold flavors, and a low price everyone could afford. At the time, most iced teas came in smaller bottles and cost more. Arizona's founders decided to break the mold. That 23-ounce can with the 99 inches printed right on it became an instant attention grabber. More than 30 years later, it's still one of the best-selling iced tea brands in the United States, with over 1 billion cans sold each year. It's not just a drink, it's a cultural staple. From backyard barbecues to college dorms, road trips to lunch breaks, the journey of an Arizona iced tea begins long before the can hits the shelf. It starts in tea gardens around the world, lush fields in places like China, India, Sri Lanka, and Kenya regions, famous for producing high-quality tea leaves. Arizona sources primarily black and green tea leaves, each chosen for its unique flavor profile. Black tea gives that bold, full-body taste, perfect for traditional sweet tea, while green tea offers a lighter, more delicate flavor, ideal for varieties with honey, citrus, or ginseng. Every leaf is selected for flavor, aroma, and freshness, ensuring that from the very first step, quality is built into the process. But tea leaves alone don't make Arizona's drinks legendary. The company also uses natural ingredients to enhance flavor: cane sugar, golden honey, agave syrup, and real fruit juices, all sourced from farms that follow sustainable and ethical practices. Citrus fruits, for example, often come from sunny groves in California, where the climate produces lemons and oranges with bright, tangy flavors that balance sweetness perfectly. These fruits are picked at peak ripeness to lock in their fresh, zesty taste before being juiced and added to the brew. Once the ingredients arrive at one of Arizona's large-scale U.S. bottling plants, the brewing begins. Unlike many mass-market beverages that use high-temperature brewing to speed up production, Arizona uses a slower, cold brewing method. This process involves steeping tea leaves in cool water for several hours. While it takes more time, it preserves delicate flavors and prevents bitterness, producing a smoother, cleaner taste. This method also retains more of the tea's natural antioxidants, like catechins and polyphenols, which can be diminished by heat. Cold brewing may be less efficient from a production standpoint, but for flavor and health benefits, it's a game changer. After brewing, the tea is filtered to remove any particles, resulting in a clean, clear liquid. Then comes the mixing stage, where creativity and precision come together. This is where Arizona's wide range of flavors takes shape: peach, lemon, raspberry, Arnold Palmer, half iced tea, half lemonade, green tea with ginseng and honey, and many more. Expert blenders carefully measure natural sweeteners, juices, and herbal extracts to ensure every batch tastes exactly the same as the one before. Cane sugar is used for the classic recipes, while honey or agave sweeten the more health-focused varieties. The balance is critical: sweet enough to be enjoyable, but never overpowering. Once the flavor profile is perfect, the tea moves into pasteurization. Arizona uses a gentler version of this process than many other beverage companies. heating the tea just enough to kill harmful bacteria while preserving its fresh, natural taste. Immediately after pasteurization, the tea is rapidly cooled too. Lock in flavor. This careful handling means Arizona can keep its products fresh for weeks without using artificial preservatives. Something that's increasingly important to health-conscious consumers. From here, the action really speeds up. High-tech filling lines take over, capable of filling thousands of cans and bottles every hour with pinpoint accuracy. Sensors ensure every container has the exact right amount of tea. As soon as they're filled, cans and bottles are sealed in airtight conditions to protect the drink from light, air, and moisture, which could degrade flavor. Labels are applied next to those bold, colorful designs that make Arizona stand out on store shelves, along with nutrition facts, ingredient lists, and expiration dates. Before a single can leaves the factory, Arizona puts it through rigorous quality checks. Professional tasters sample batches to ensure the flavor is spot-on. Packaging is inspected for dents, cracks, or seal imperfections. Metal detectors scan for any stray particles. In-house labs test for bacteria and other safety concerns. Once a batch passes all these checks, does it move to final packaging, whether that's multi-packs for big box stores, single cans for convenience shops, or gallon jugs for family gatherings. Pallets are stacked, shrink-wrapped, labeled, and sent to distribution centers across the country. Arizona iced tea's story is also tied closely to one of its core ingredients: sugar. While many brands have moved toward artificial sweeteners, Arizona continues to rely on real sugar for most of its drinks, giving them that authentic, satisfying taste. Sugar itself is an incredible global industry. Every year, the world consumes over 180 million tons of it. And most of it comes from just two crops, sugarcane and sugar beets. Sugarcane grows in warm, sunny regions like Brazil, India, and Florida, reaching up to 15 feet tall before harvest. Sugar beets, by contrast, thrive in cooler climates like the northern United States and parts of Europe. The moment these crops are harvested, the clock starts ticking. Sugarcane begins losing sucrose almost immediately, so it's rushed to nearby mills where powerful rollers crush it to extract the juice. Sugar beets are a little more forgiving, but still need to be processed quickly. After washing away dirt, they're sliced into thin strips and soaked in hot water, a process called diffusion, to release the sugar, whether from cane or beets. The raw juice goes through clarification, where lime and other agents help remove impurities. The cleaned juice is then concentrated through evaporation, boiled in vacuum pans to form crystals, and spun in centrifuges to separate molasses. These crystals are dried, packaged, and shipped to food and beverage manufacturers, Arizona among them. Arizona's insistence on using high-quality sugar means every sip delivers that classic taste customers expect. And their commitment to sourcing, brewing, and production consistency explains how they've managed to keep prices low while maintaining top-notch quality for more than 3 decades. In an era where most products get smaller, more expensive, or both, Arizona's 99-cent promise is as refreshing as the drink itself. From tea fields on the other side of the world to cold cans in your local gas station cooler, every step in Arizona iced tea's journey is built around quality, efficiency, and staying true to its roots. It's a story of flavor meeting craftsmanship, of a brand that understands that sometimes the simplest ideas, big can, bold flavor, fair price, are the ones that last the longest. Imagine walking into a massive food production facility where the air smells sweet and the hum of machinery never stops. Conveyor belts glide endlessly, giant mixers churn, and the faint shimmer of crystallized sugar fills the air like glitter in sunlight. In one corner, piles of freshly dried sugar move towards shiny packaging lines, while in another, vats of neon blue syrup are being mixed for the flavor that's been stealing hearts for decades: blue raspberry. This is where two completely different Worlds of flavor collide, one grounded in centuries-old sugar refining traditions, the other a bold creation of modern marketing genius. It's a behind-the-scenes look at how the most common kitchen staple and one of the most whimsical candy flavors are made with precision, science, and a surprising dose of creativity. In the sugar section of the factory, the process is all about precision. Once the sugar has gone through its initial processing stages, it enters a specialized dryer where it's stirred and tumbled to ensure every single crystal dries evenly. Sugar might seem simple, but its stability depends on getting the moisture content exactly right around 0.1%. Too much moisture and the sugar starts to clump, stick together, and lose that beautiful free-flowing texture. Too little and it becomes brittle, breaking down in a way that can affect both texture and sweetness. The drying process is monitored constantly, with technicians checking moisture levels to make sure the sugar remains perfect for storage and shipping. After drying, the sugar is cooled, an important step to prevent it from soaking up moisture from the surrounding air before it moves on to the next phase. Not all sugar is treated the same. Raw sugar, which retains a thin layer of molasses, has a light brown color and a subtle caramel flavor. But for the white sugar most of us keep in our kitchen, there's one more step: refining. The raw crystals are washed in hot water or a special solution to remove the remaining molasses. Then, they pass through filtration systems packed with activated carbon or bone char, stripping away any lingering color and impurities. The goal here is purity sugar, so white, smooth, and neutral tasting that it blends perfectly into baked goods, beverages, and packaged foods without altering their flavors. Refining also eliminates the hint of bitterness that molasses can bring, giving white sugar its clean, sweet profile that's so prized by bakers and food manufacturers alike. Once refined, the sugar is ready for packaging. This stage is a fascinating balance of industrial efficiency and branding artistry. In bulk, sugar is measured and weighed into massive sacks, destined for factories and bakeries. While for retail, it's packed into smaller paper or plastic bags designed to keep it dry and free of contaminants. Each package is sealed tightly to prevent moisture and pests from getting in, labeled with its grade, nutritional details, and origin. The design of the packaging isn't just functionalized part of how brands connect with shoppers. A well-designed sugar bag can grab attention on a store shelf just as effectively as a candy wrapper. Speaking of candy, it's time to walk across the production floor to a section that's bursting with color, specifically a bright electric blue. This is where blue raspberry is born, and its story is unlike any other flavor in the snack world. Despite its name, there's no such thing as a blue raspberry fruit growing in the wild. The flavor is a creation of clever marketing, designed in the 1970s when candy makers realized they had too many red-colored products. Cherry, strawberry, watermelon needed a way to make raspberry stand out. The solution? Turn it bright blue. The icy, tangy, candy-like flavor paired with an eye-catching hue was a hit almost instantly, appearing in slushies, lollipops, and gummy candies across America. Making blue raspberry flavor isn't as simple as pouring in some food dye. It's crafted in flavor labs by experts who use a mix of natural and artificial ingredients to mimic real raspberries, but with an extra tangy kick. Flavor chemists work with compounds like isoamyl acetate, which lends a fruity sweetness, and ethyl butyrate, which gives a juicy, candy-like taste. Acids like citric and malic acid add sharpness, enhancing the refreshing feel that keeps people coming back for more. The vibrant color comes from blue. No, one dye, which has the unique advantage of staying vivid even through heat, light, and acidic environments. Some must for products that travel long distances or sit on store shelves for weeks. In the factory, the first step is creating a concentrated blue raspberry syrup. This isn't just thrown together, it's measured down. 2 fractions of a gram, with pH levels checked and adjusted to keep the sour-sweet balance just right. Trained taste testers sample each batch, making sure it matches the iconic flavor people expect. Even the color is tested with precision tools to ensure it's the perfect bold blue every time. From here, the syrup can be turned into candies, drinks, slushies, or syrups for soda fountains, for hard candies and gummies. Sugar, corn syrup, and water are heated in massive kettles until they reach over 300 degrees Fahrenheit. The blue raspberry flavor and color are blended in at exactly the right moment to ensure even distribution. Sour versions get an extra coating of citric acid for a punchier taste. Slushies are made by mixing the syrup with water, then sending it through freezing machines that churn the mixture into tiny, soft ice crystals for that signature semi-frozen texture. Soda versions involve blending the syrup with carbonated water, adjusting the fizz levels for just the right kick. Every batch is put through rigorous quality control. Sugar levels are tested to ensure candies aren't overly sticky. Color levels are checked for consistency, and acidity is monitored so the flavor hits just right. Packaging is equally important: moisture-proof wrappers for candies, airtight bottles for sodas, and sterile sealed bags for syrups. Headed to restaurants and convenience stores, labels list every ingredient, including artificial colors and sweeteners, and provide batch codes for traceability in case of recalls. What makes blue raspberry so enduring isn't just its taste, it's the experience. The color is bold and fun, evoking memories of summer fairs, movie theater slushies, and neon-colored candies from childhood. It's a flavor that feels nostalgic and exciting at the same time, standing out in a world where most fruit flavors are tied to something real. That sense of fun, combined with its unmistakable sweet tart punch, has helped blue raspberry stay relevant for decades. Whether it's appearing in a new energy drink, coating sour belts in candy stores, or starring in an icy slushie on a hot day, blue raspberry keeps reinventing itself while staying true to its original charm. And so, in the same vast facility, where sugar crystals are dried to perfection and sealed away for bakers and home cooks, a completely invented flavor is being carefully engineered to capture imaginations. One is centuries old, tied to tradition and agriculture. The other is pure invention, born of food, science, and marketing flair. Both rely on precision, quality control, and an understanding of what people want on their plates or in their cups. Together, they show that whether a flavor is grown in a field or dreamed up in a lab, it takes skill, care, and a little bit of magic to make it unforgettable.